guys, it's me, Big Dave, and today we're doing another Raid Shadow Legends video, and specifically we're doing Ice Golem 25 in under 2 minutes. So I'll go over the run first, then afterwards I'll go over the gear, the masteries and the presets in order to make this work, and the replacements for the champs I'm using. So enjoy the run, and I'll see you guys on the other side. So enjoy. Right, there we go, guys. So I'll go over the gear, then I'll go over the champs, and then I'll go over the masteries and the presets. Okay, guys, just to give everyone an idea of how I've done this. So let's get rid of video. Right, so we'll start with Ithos. Again, if you've watched any of my videos before, over here, get a better view. There you go. So if you've watched any of my videos before, pretty much use Ithos in everything. So yeah, so I'll get started on his gear, on his stats. So his gear is Savage with Broken. Again, because he doesn't really need the accuracy, unless you want to build him for the A2, which has a weaken on it, but it's entirely up to you. So yeah, so we go for 43k HP, 5,272 attack, 1,554 defense, doesn't really matter. 214 speed, smack on the money on the crit rate, 238 crit damage, 152 resistance, 180 accuracy. If you want to build for accuracy, by all means, but I pretty much go all out attack here because I use him in arena. You know, that's getting way tougher now. But yeah, so I use Ithos there. So that's his stats. This is his gear. Masteries, basic nuka mastery, straight down to Helm Smasher, Opportunist, Ruthless Ambush, usual stuff. Nothing complex about this. Shield Breaker, because he hits 2 shields sometimes. Blood Shield to give himself a shield when he's what's the word? When he kills, obviously. And then we've gone down to Retribution to try and get a counterattack, because his A1 can hit pretty hard. So that's Ithos. Reason he's in the comp, Wave Clear. Wave Clear hits hard, has an extra turn on an A1, which is really nice. It's only 20%, but you find that it procs quite a lot. So yeah, so that's Ithos. So we'll get started on Fu-shan. Again, I use Fu-shan in Clan Boss. So his speeds are very specific. You can go faster than this if you wish to. So I'll go over the stats. So we've got 142k HP, 5,166 defense, 186 speed, 107 crit rate, 232 crit damage, 155 resistance, and 301 accuracy. We need the accuracy in order for it to land. I would much prefer that to be a bit lower, because I run him in Clan Boss. I do like his random decreased defense because it does help in clan boss. Otherwise, from there, yeah, you kind of need, and you need it for the stuns. So yeah, I would build him with a little bit of accuracy if you can. So his stuns land. I'll go over his masteries. So we've gone basic clan boss mastery, cycle of violence, down to war master, usual clan boss. You know, accuracy, charge focus, swarm smiter, law of steel, sniper, master hexer. So his debuffs last a little bit longer. So yeah, that's Fu-shan. We have got a blessing on him. It's brimstone, and the blessing on Ithos is soul reap. If you watch any of my videos on the No Seer series, basically, you'll notice that I run. This is what I'm running. This is what I'm going to keep on running with them. Like Fu-shan, they don't use him in arena, so brimstone is the way I've gone with him. Even though brimstone is quite nice. So yeah, so that's Fu-shan. Bad L, if you've watched any of my videos, Bad L's in most of them. So we'll go over his stats. So 67k HP, 3 basically 3000 defense, 242 speed, very little crit rate, very little crit damage, 360 resistance, 304 accuracy. We've done pretty well on the resistance. I reworked him a couple of weeks ago because his build was a little bit not underwhelming, but there were times when he would get debuffed, so I wanted near 400. And because I've maxed out, I think when I first did battle, I didn't max out Great Hall in resistance in force, but I have now, so it's a little bit more. So yeah, Bad L, basic solo masteries. What can I say? So yeah, almost very similar to a clan boss build, down to War Master, Methodical, Heart of Glory, Singled Out, Life Drinker, what's this one? Heart of Glory. What's that one then? Singled Out. Bring It Down, my bad. So and then basically Arcane Celerity, so when his debuffs come off, so that's his poisons. The buffs come off, that's his continuous heal. So yeah, he keeps speeding himself up. So he's probably running about 280 by the time all of these debuffs come off. So yeah, pretty fast. Lasting gifts for his continuous heal. So we want it to last a bit longer. So that's quite nice. So yeah, I put Temple Chains. No real reason. It does help on wave 2 a little bit because they put on increased defense, or Seeker does with his passive. I might change that eventually once I get a higher level blessing on Bad L. I don't know, I haven't decided where I'm going to go. I might go Brimstone because I feel like it could benefit more on the boss. Because if you could get it on the boss, but I think the boss only A1s with Bad L, so I'd never get it to proc. So yeah, so I haven't decided yet. So that's Bad L. So we'll go into Draco. So Draco's in my clan boss, but we change his boots from back to attack for clan boss, but he's got speed boots here, so he's slightly quicker because this isn't the exact clan boss build. So I'll go for his skills, his stats, I should say. 30k HP, 4,984 attack, 1,849 defense, 214 speed, 106 crit rate, 242 crit damage, 131 resistance, and 280 accuracy. Accuracy, obviously, for the debuffs to land, obviously, goes without saying. I pretty much use this guy here and Clan Boss. I was using him in Fire Knight, but I've swapped him out now. That video is coming in the next 2 days. That's a sub 1 minute 30 team. So I've managed to get a team that goes sub 130, which is really nice. But that'll be coming out in the next few days. So we'll go over that then. And then Archmage. So Savage, Perception. We'll go over his stats. I love this guy. Amazing champ. Obviously support. So 39k HP, 2,915 attack, 2,166 defense, 231 speed. Needs to be fast. Well over cap. 184 crit damage, 177 resistance, and 287 accuracy. I might rework this guy into lethal at some point. I like the damage. His damage multipliers are pretty good for an epic and for a support champ. I do like him, and I do use him in a couple of the secret rooms because he does come in quite clutch there with his. I think it's the support. He is support, isn't he? Yeah, support. So Masteries, I haven't fully finished them, but War Master, Cycle of Violence. I think I was gonna go Master Hexer. I think I'll go Master Hexer. I haven't quite decided yet. I've never got around to finishing it off. I should really finish it off. I've been quite lazy with this. Yeah, I'm not the best. So yeah. So we'll go over who can be replaced here. Who can be replaced? Ethos can be replaced with basically any nuker. Preferably somebody that hits really, really hard and has 2 AoEs. So like a Skull Crown, Herndig. Like I tried Herndig here. He doesn't quite have the output of Ethos, but you can use Herndig if you want to. You've also, who else? The two mainstays here for me are probably Archmage and Fu-shan. Unless you can find somebody that CCs like these two. Like you could run an Astrolon, but again the time would be way longer because Astrolon has a, like, you try and keep, and it's going to sound really stupid, you try and keep it a champs that don't really move, so it speeds up your times. Try and get champs that basically do all their attacks stood still, like Draco does. Fu-shan doesn't, weirdly. On one of the skills he does actually run up, but Ethos doesn't run up on his A1. So you try and keep that to a minimum if you want to whittle the times. I know it's a silly thing, but it does make a difference because if they're constantly running up, that's why you can't really run Lydia here instead of Draco, even if you build enough for damage, or built enough for damage, I should say, because her animations take too long, and she has her A3 feels like it takes an age. So that's why I don't use her. You can, but the time will be significantly longer here. But I would suggest if you are going to do it, that you build Lydia with damage if you want it to be quick, because this is full damage. This is why it's good to have a Draco in you. It's why it's good to have Draco, because he offers the output inside where most people build Lydia for resistance and accuracy and speed, pretty much. Other than that, can Bardell be replaced? Yeah. Eurogrim could do the job. I would say Theodore, but I'm pretty sure Theodore's wrong affinity for Ice Golem. But you might be able to run it. He places his HP, his poison, so like Tomb Lord is the same. Bardell is positive affinity here, so it's good. Bardell's far better, so I would suggest having Bardell. Draco can obviously be replaced by Lydia. Venus, if you've got it, like Venus would be way better because she offers HP burn. Again, you would build her out for damage if you were going to do it this way. So yeah, I must say a big thanks to everyone over the last like couple of weeks who have really kept me motivated to do these videos. I've got more coming. I've got a Fire Night video coming in the next week, and yeah. So, that's it. Before I forget, let me go over the presets so you guys have an idea of how I actually do this. Right. So the presets. Go down here. Right down here. I'm going to rework some of these. So, Fu-shan. So on round one, so on round one, Fu-shan opens with his stun, and then doesn't use. Draco opens up with Baleful Eye, which is decreased defense and weaken, and then doesn't use. Bardell opens with Malice, which is his poisons, and this is continuous heals, then doesn't use. Ethos, I've gone for Extinguish. So you don't really need this. It just helps on the next wave. And then Archmage, I open up with Time Slip because he will prioritize his A3. But then on round 2, we do Time Slip again, and then he opens up with Psychic Guidance, which is his increased crit rate. Because he's not stupidly fast. If he was faster, if I could get him around 260, then I would change it around. But I go this because I want stun to make sure they don't take a turn. So we got stuns here and stuns here. So on round 2, Ethos goes in with Extinguished Life. So that's his big AoE nuke. Bardell, nothing. We don't change Bardell. Once he gets the poisons on, we should really lock out Malice. But you should really lock it out. I don't. So Draco, nothing. Just let him do what he needs to do. Fu-shan, the same. Just let him do what they need to do. And then let him go into the boss. In round 3, nothing. Nothing at all. You just need to make sure that Fu-shan's stun is ready and Archmage's stun is basically ready. That's it. And Draco doesn't waste Baleful Eye twice, because he might. There is a chance that can happen. So yeah. Thanks guys. If there's anything you need to know, there'll be a link to my Discord in the description. If you need to ask any questions, please leave them in the comment section or in the Discord, or hit me up anywhere on those platforms, and I'll be able to answer any questions you may have. If there's champs that you've got that you might think would fit better in this, please leave them in the comments. Because I'm always looking to build different champs to try different things. That's what I'm here for. So yeah, yeah. What more can I say? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It does help me out. The more my videos get noticed, the more people it goes out to, and the more people it goes out to, the higher the sub count. And then hopefully one day I can get to 500, and then eventually to 1,000. That's the aim. You know, so I can bring out more content and make more of this content for you guys. So yeah. So thank you for listening, and it's me, Big Dave, out.